Yo, guys, we're here. The finale just transpired. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you don't watch this at all because you will be spoiled. I mean, you should know that from the title. All I really have to say, and Ku's here, of course.
Yo.
Danganronpa. Granddaddy Tengan. That's all I really have to say. That's all I really have to say, man. I don't even know where we start this discussion, to be honest, because some things I was expecting to happen, but ultimately the reason Tengan did this was kind of stupid, man. Like, it makes sense. It's just there's so many things you could say to be like, why the fuck did you go about it this way?
I'm kind of wondering though. Like, we may, fucked up as it is, I mean, with the next episode being Hope Side, I'm wondering if the remnants of Hope Theory can actually come back to it, and like if those people that got stabbed and got poisoned actually didn't die, like it would actually be fair. But yeah, if he killed that many people just to push Ryota's hand, that's far too much. That's just fucked up and retarded.
He could have Yo, Valen.
Yo.
Hey. So, I'm here thinking that you guys like the episode, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong, man. I think I call BS all over this episode. I'm really annoyed by this episode, but there are things about it that I like. Like in particular, that Junko and Chisa scene was amazing, and the post-credit scene I really like.
The scene was amazing, useless, but amazing.
Yeah. I
mean, because it really doesn't really add anything to the overall plot. Those two are dead, so they don't play. They cannot do anything.
Or are they, Vol?
But that's the thing, are they? Yeah.
What if they're inside the Neo World program as Usami and Monokuma?
It's possible. I don't know. You know what?
Preposterous.
I'm here hoping that's the case. I'm here hoping that's the case because I take that over Mirai being the climax to this series any day.
No, I agree, man. I agree. And anybody that wants to try and spin it like, oh, I called it, Ryoto was the mastermind. No, you fucking didn't, because Tengan was actually the mastermind.
Mirai?
Ryoto
yeah.
Tengen guided by Chisa, so you know what? I'm gonna say I called it.
Okay, no. I called it too, man. I called it too. Don't lie. Don't lie.
You called it from like episode 2 that it was straight up Tengen. You got the closest.
No, I said episode 1 that it was Chisa though. And then I said it was Tengan, but you guys had me believing he was just a nice grandpa.
I just ignored Tengan because he was just too obvious, to be honest.
Yeah,
it seemed really obvious to me, but then he died, and I was like, okay, I guess that's it.
It was like they made it way too obvious for the first 3 episodes, and then they did everything they could to make him like a sweet old grandpa, and then they completely threw that on its head around episode 10. Here's what he really said to Mudokata.
He just batshit insane.
Because that's the thing. That's the thing too. I mean, yeah, Chisa guided that. You can make arguments to say that Tengan was despair, but I mean, ultimately, it still just goes back to Junko, because who made Chisa despair in the first place?
Yeah, Junko set this all in motion. Who knows? Maybe she knew all of this would happen.
Junko knew. Junko can see into the future. She fucking set this whole thing up. She actually, I'm pretty sure she told Chisa, hey, give Tengan this pen drive and shit at one point or something.
Yeah, no, I think every move for the most part that Chisa made despair for him was like per Junko's instructions. Yeah. It's not like Chisa was just doing shit. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you disagree with that, but
no, I mostly agree with that.
I mean, I was gonna say, fuck, I forgot. I was gonna say the only thing that Junko couldn't predict is what Izuru's movements are, which is surprising to me that they didn't mention any of that during
Izuru and Makoto Naegi, the only thing she couldn't predict.
And let's not forget that Izuru himself can also predict farther ahead like Junko. So he set up the whole Neo World program incident and all that crap. So I guess we are going to see what is the combination of that in Hope side. Whatever happened, 20 minutes to and everything. 20 minutes to get closure to every single thing in the series. 20 minutes to get closure to the Danganronpa 1 character, the Danganronpa 2 character, Ultra Despair Girls, the survivors, not the survivor, the other guys, the one that were captured, the families. Those guys.
Ultra Despair Girls.
Oh yeah, those guys that we haven't seen a single thing about them in this anime.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing because, oh god, why Mirai?
That's what, honestly, I think I decided to change my thumbnail choice to the photo of Junko with the popcorn yawning because that summarizes my thought, my expression during this episode. I'm sorry. It's just I'm really pissed off. One thing that really pisses me off is the Hope video itself. Like, what is that like psychedelic kaleidoscope 3-second clip?
Yeah, it takes action within 3 seconds. That's what
that was such bullshit.
Like in contrast to the Despair video.
Yeah, like, even the suicide video was a good 15 seconds, man.
The suicide video actually takes some time to take effect. Like you're fighting it, there the body like fighting it and stuff, and you have to be like staring at it like in place and stuff. But not the whole video, just whoop, and you're under his control. Oh god.
And it captured fucking Monica in space, man.
Oh god,
that was fucking crazy, man.
I like seeing Monica. I like seeing Monica in that scene because it made me think, oh god, I wish she was the climax to this series instead.
I mean,
bring her back.
I'm not gonna completely discount Ryota in this episode, though. I mean, he definitely came into his own to an extent. I mean, yes, it was puppeteered by Tengan, and aside from that last second where he was uploading the clip and he had that ridiculous smile on his face, I actually liked his dialogue with Naegi and Asahina, but it's just kind of anticlimactic.
Oh yeah. Well, after watching this episode, I went back to watch the Danganronpa 1 anime, the 2 final episodes. I noticed how the final, like episode 12, actually builds you up to the climax in the next one by having Junko appear at the end and all that epic music and stuff here. I think that was missing from this episode. I don't feel hype into Hope right now. I am not feeling the hype. Not even Hajime showing up for the what did?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, bro. No. That was hype as fuck. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I still felt the hype, man.
No,
when you had Byakuya and Hagakure and Izuru.
Yo, I have to say, wait. I have to say, and you guys know I'm like the biggest Hagakure hater in the world, but I have to say the man made himself useful for once. He actually did something.
The episode was so low for me that even Hagakure made me hype in that scene. Actually, if you saw my reaction to that scene, I like clapping when I see fucking Togami show up being, fucking Togami. Oh god, I was like, oh holy shit, finally Togami kicking ass, sending his drums to do his dirty work, everything.
Dude, his dialogue in that scene was amazing.
Oh god, yes. The after credit scene was good,
man. So good.
Yeah.
But my issue with the Hajime scene was that they've been teasing him since what episode, like 6 was it? So
yeah,
for me, the hypeness is going down for me.
I wonder if
episode 5 wasn't it?
Explain how we get off the island. It was the end of episode 6 because then 7 was Despair Girls.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I mean, they showed
they're ever going to explain him getting off the island. It's just going to literally be he managed to kill everyone kind of thing.
I mean, it was weird because they showed the ships moving back and getting brainwashed by Mirai-hen's video.
Oh yeah. I saw the chick captain, was it? In one of the ships.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there was some human people
well
there as well. What the?
Mm-hmm.
I need to take a look at that to see who they were.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. But yeah, there's some people in the back. You can't really make them out though.
Yeah, there's some people. I saw them too. I was expecting the captives, but nah.
I was expecting Killer cast. So.
That would have been nice, yeah.
Oh yeah, a reason to read it, please.
I know. How long did they say there's totally going to be a connection? You need to read it.
Oh god.
Man, I don't know, man. All I know is I knew that they would tie this to Kibo-hen, dude, because it just didn't make sense that they could possibly wrap everything up cleanly with this episode. It just didn't make sense. Also, Munakata with the dual blades, though. I'm telling you, that shit was
Oh god, I feel bad for him. That same. He still wants the chaser. Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I hope people notice that his right eye, that like wound that he has, is very reminiscent of the Monokuma eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the same jagged look to it, which was awesome.
But I think we don't have to be worried of anything happening to him, because I'm pretty sure Ryota and Mirai cannot do pretty much fight or anything. Like, I'm here thinking, what the hell is Mirai going to be doing? Like, Nagi goes up that place where he is and just slaps him in the face. Stop! Or something like that.
No, bad Ryota.
Bad Ryota, bad.
I mean, also thinking about the dialogue that Junko thinking about the dialogue that Junko had, she was like talking about Tenga and Mastermind and everything. She was like, his kind never learns. Like, first the Kamakura project, and now this. Kind of tying back to the fact that, yes, she knew all along. She predicted this whole outcome, and that second plan that Tengan was referring to was all just rooted in Ryota. I mean, the hope message was for him. Everything was from him. The only shock he had throughout the entire thing was when Ryota showed up there in the first place. Why didn't Tengan just take the hope video and distribute it himself? Why did Ryota have to be the one to do it? Does it only take effect?
That line that Junko said as well, where she said, but he's kind of acting like he's giving free reign to Ryota, so maybe that's it. Maybe he doesn't actually want Ryota to brainwash the world. He just wants
Ryota to make a decision.
Didn't he
be more decisive, and then maybe a discussion to happen between Ryota and the other younger members of the Future Foundation who actually came out of Hope's Peak Academy?
If I remember correctly, wasn't enough because he wanted Ryota's hope to also build up by having him do the action.
I mean,
I don't remember hearing that.
I don't remember that either. I'm questioning, though, if the talent, like if the brainwashing only works if Ryota distributes the video.
Oh, yeah, like maybe the brainwashing video only listens to Ryota's.
Because that, like, it stated that it's his talent, you know? And that was his whole NG code, don't use your talent. So I'm wondering maybe he couldn't do that. Because if it's not precluded by that, I'm just like, Tengan, this is a very fucked up and roundabout way to get to this conclusion.
Right. Because that's what I'm imagining. Now we've had Naegi like come forward and be like, he's not a remnant of despair kind of thing. Like, I'm imagining they're going to reveal the real reason Tengen did everything in the next episode.
Exactly.
And maybe he did go all full Izuru 2.0 and he's predicted exactly what's going to happen with Hajime waking up and all of them working together to talk Ryota down.
And you think that'll in fact breed? I mean, I just want to see what Hajime does more than anything, man. I really want to see that.
Hopefully he's gonna stop Ryota and take his heart out or something.
Give me that. You really hate Ryota, don't you?
Oh yeah, I hate this Ryota. Oh god. After this episode, like, just give me. I just wanted an epic. Remember what Monokuma said in the first episode? The final epic showdown of Despair versus Hope. Not this weak ass Hope versus Stream Hope, is it now? I don't know how to even call this. Stream Hope? I don't know. Also,
mind-washing Hope.
Can we call the people getting brainwashed remnants of Hope now?
No.
No?
No.
Remnant of Hope is a different thing. That's my theory title.
Tengan's the only remnant of Hope now.
Ibo no Zanto.
I was thinking about Q and saying, now we can call them remnants of Hope.
I won't take that away from you, man. I believe it, because I personally, I mean, Naegi said it. I agree with it. Tengan wasn't despair.
Even though Munakata he was doing good, if nothing else.
Even though Munakata was like No, it's simple. Tenga was a remnant of despair. Like it's not. So, like even I question whether he did in fact watch those videos or not. But even if he did, that's the thing that's crazy. If he watched them and it had no effect on him, then it really is some like Izuru 2.0 type shit.
Huh. And that's true, actually. If it was Tenga that gave the videos to him, then why was he interested in going in if he didn't need to go in to get Junko's phone to get the suicide thing?
Huh.
So he must have wanted something else in the old school building.
Well, you're hoping there's a
Maybe he
twist.
just wanted Makoto Naegi to come out.
Oh, could be.
I think it's really there has to be a way this aligns to make it more intricate, man.
Or maybe the same as it's happening right now. He wants them to come out because those people that survived already went through that whole despair team. They were hope. It's kind of similar to the thing he was trying to do in this killing game, having Ryota do the thing, like entrusting the hope to the younger generation.
Yeah, people essentially going through hell.
Yes.
Like being forced into despair, but coming out of it as hope anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
remnants of hope, essentially.
Season has a good point. Yeah, Ryota can also, I mean, Ryota was one of your remnants of hope, but he can genuinely be considered as such.
Yeah, because he survived all of that despair.
It's just a fucked up way to do it, man. Like, I would be fine with it if, like, the video counteracted despair such that, like, you would just reset to a state of normalcy. But when you're, like, brainwashing people into a state of hope, like, what? It goes back to that dialogue from Tengen where it's like there's a fine line between hope and despair, like a hope that burns too brightly. Treads along the line of despair.
Maybe that's why he kept Ryota around with him so long. He was still trying to give him a couple good lines to keep in mind while he was considering his actions. Maybe that was one of them he was giving to him.
And yo, I'm telling you right now too, and that's a good idea too. I don't know, man. We have to do before we end this thoughts on Hope's side, but I'm really salty. I'm glad we saw Byakuya. I'm glad they gave us at least a shot of Hinata at the end. Where was my goddess Kyoko? Like, at least her body. We saw Chisa's body.
She's dead or already decomposing.
Well, you know she's not decomposing, man. It's the same day. Where's her body at, man?
Come on. We know she's gonna come back. Why even like think about it? Then she's gonna come back in the next episode. That's the perfect ending, according to Kodaka.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, for them to not show her body, she effectively has to come back for me personally. Like, it's just not not a question.
Maybe if we're lucky, she comes back, but actually shows up when Mirai is and actually shoot him with that Isajoy gun that they never use.
Why do you want Ryota to suffer so much?
Oh, yeah.
The amount of rage involved tonight is amazing.
I'm sorry, but I was expecting stuff to begin to fall into place, like, oh god, this is ending. They are closing everything, bringing closure to some of the characters. Hope's side is gonna be epic, the final shutdown. But now I don't know what to expect from Hope's side now. Like, maybe just 20 minutes of them talking to Mirai about why he should not be so crazy or something.
Well, yeah, they still need to give us a non-stop debate. We have to have Hajime and Naegi both non-stop debating Ryota.
Yeah. One more thing. I guess there is no 13th director.
That's another. Yeah, they freaking counter that was counting down how many people were alive. They never addressed the extra person.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. In my mind, when I was thinking about Hope's side originally, just because of the way it was positioned at the end of Zetsubou, I was thinking like strictly Neo World based. But since Hinata is here, they can still do said things in this Kibo-hen episode. They can still give us those revelations.
I would like to because we know there is a 13th director. We know that person is there. But I guess they just don't care about it, or because
it's gotten to that point where they've skipped over so many things that we cared about so much that it feels like they're just going to finish the story with Ryota and Naegi and Hajime.
Oh my! No, they can't do that, man. I need Kyoko. I need some of these revelations, like the 13th, the extra number. Like, it just needs to be confirmed what that was for, because there's many different ways that can go. I want to know like what it is exactly.
I mean, they could still introduce one new character at the end. I mean, it would look like kind of bad, but they can still do it. What role that person will play, I don't know, but it still could happen. I don't know.
What if it really turns out to be Izuru again? With the whole idea that maybe Izuru created the Neo World program and worked with what's-her-face, Miaya. Maybe he'll use his ultimate imposter skills again, come in as the 13th director.
I'm sure they're gonna give us Miyaja's background in the next episode. I am sure they're gonna give us that, right?
They have to.
Wait, Miaya's background? No, they're gonna skip over it. They don't care about the Neo World program.
I mean, I think she's just a discarded character at this point.
Yeah, she never had a say. She never had a story. She was nothing.
Thank you, Kodaka. Thank you.
Killer is the 13th director, Dark Master. That would be amazing, but I really don't expect it. I expect Killer to end with Killer dying, to be honest.
To be honest, at this point, I would have even taken Junko again, to be honest. I would have just... Yeah, because...
I would have.
Yeah, because I would be surprised in what crazy way they bring her back to life. Like, is she gonna be a ghost? Is she gonna be a robot this time? Like, you know, I would have taken that instead of Mirai.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a weird chain of events. At the end of the day, in my mind, it's like a layered thing. Like, yes, Ryota's acting now, but Tengan's the one who orchestrated all this, who was coaxed by Chisa, even though he wasn't influenced by the video, and ultimately Junko saw this happening. So it all leads back to Junko yet again, as far as I'm concerned. If I rationalize it like that, I'm okay with it. But fucking Ryota releasing this psychedelic clip to the world, and then just them dancing in the palm of his head, it's just weird to me, man. It's just a weird clip. It's a weird... I don't know how to feel about it.
Oh, God. And I forgot what I was going to say. No, I forgot.
The perfect title for my live reaction. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Mm-hmm. That is the perfect title.
And this perfect shot of Junko looking so damn confused.
Maybe, I won't even mind the whole thing being just a simulation somewhere. On Hope's side,
now I agree. Yeah, we can go back to the simulation theory.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's just wipe it clean.
They all wake up and she's no longer despair. Everybody's happy. That's the ending that Hagakure foresaw in that episode back. That's the 30% happy ending. Oh, God.
I would go insane from that, though. I feel so betrayed by that ending.
Yeah, I would too.
One good thing about that, I'd be like, literally, Kodaka like disposed of all of my theories and then brought all of them back in backwards order.
Oh, God.
A little note, I've been messing with Ku this whole time. If you don't get it, you never will.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, Kodaka just has a little end note. I've been messing with Ku this whole time. If you don't understand what that means, you never will.
Oh, God. Let me see what else from the episode. Toko and Komaru getting brainwashed too, I guess.
I mean, that's if it's brainwashing everybody else, it should be brainwashing them too. Once they showed Monica, I was like, everyone except for Izuru can get caught by this for all I care.
Fucking Monica.
Chilling
in space. I don't think any of us actually expected she'd gone to space either.
I didn't, but I remember when we did your stream yesterday, and I was like, just if she's actually there, I want to see a shot of her in space. So at least they did that.
It was nice. I like seeing her.
It was nice to see her. And it makes sense that she would get caught in it too, because you know damn well she's not going to keep, even though she claimed she was disinterested, you know she's going to keep watching to see what happened.
I'm sure she was disinterested. She was probably just chilling, watching some anime with her neat lifestyle.
Ryocha just hacked all the anime channels too.
Well, yeah, because he hacks like all of the channels, right?
It's a worldwide broadcast, but...
Oh, God.
That's the thing that's
watching
fucked up.
Joshimatsu be a beast. Shit went wrong.
Here's the thing too, Munakata. If they had that the whole time, and granted, Munakata didn't know about the video, right? So for him, it doesn't make sense. But if you have that technology to hack all the airwaves and distribute this, long ago could they have just rigged up the Despair video on that system too?
No.
Oh man.
Fuck, man. And meanwhile, I forgot about Asahina, man. He just left her there. Naegi.
Yeah, fuck you, Naegi, you piece of shit.
You can't really blame Naegi for that. That's pretty much what Naegi does every time.
I love Naegi, but even in that moment, I'm just like, bro, literally since episode 1, she's been carrying you around, and you just leave her there? Like, you couldn't just carry her for a bit?
He doesn't have the thighs for that shit, man. She does.
But meanwhile, Ryota can climb up a fucking rope. Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, she was entering shock too. She was entering to shock for lost blood.
She passed out at the end. She's probably going to bleed out.
If Asahina dies there, I'm going to rage, man.
Oh, man, I'm done with this fucking series. She dies. I am done with this series. They fucking kill Asahina too. Like, fuck you.
It's too late to be done with it, Ball, when it's done.
Munakata was in some dire straits as well. And like...
Yeah, but Munakata is a big boy. He can...
Munakata charged headfirst into SMG5. Like, there's no way. If he survives that, he's by far one of the most hacked characters in the series.
Or maybe he just wants to die and go to heaven to be with Chisa and Yuzo.
Dude, my thing is just like, if he has died, that literally means the only people who survived Mirai-hen were from fucking Danganronpa 1 and 2.
Oh, God.
None of the new characters got out of the killing game alive.
That's one of the reasons I hate it.
I mean, well, Ryota wasn't really introduced until now, so can count that too.
Like, the future characters are here for meat.
Right. The imposter doesn't count.
They're just meat. The characters are just meat. Meat for us to devour, I guess.
Also, if Munakata does in fact end up dead, I want somebody to make a fan art of like angelic Juzo, Munakata, and Chisa just kind of chilling, you know?
Yeah.
Greatly appreciated.
One true trio back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, similar to the photo they have, but just like, with halos and wings and shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Juzo with the stab through his stomach. Stab through her heart.
He treasures that wound.
Yeah, he does. First time he was penetrated by Munakata.
Oh.
All right, guys. I don't think we have anything else. We've let out the anger, the discontent. I mean, the thing about it is we've been having a completely different conversation right now if Kibo-hen didn't exist. So I'm putting all my hopes on the hope side, and hopefully
Here how I think they can turn this around in hope side. They had to give us the most batshit insane twist in that episode to turn this around. Like something that we don't expect. Like it comes out of nowhere. The huge ass twist or something. That for me what I need to change this thing around.
What about you, Ku? What do you want most out of Hope side?
I gotta make a theory video because I'm going back to like all of my old theories, thinking that maybe Izuru really did mess around with the Neo World program more than we even know, and maybe nobody does have to die from this.
Maybe we see Chiaki.
Bring back most people. Yeah, I think he may be bringing back Chiaki and...
Bring Chiaki back. Bring Kyoko back. Just bring them back. I may leave you back.
No. Okay, here's my thing. If Izuru constructed Neo World, if he can somehow bring Chiaki back, Kyoko needs to be alive. Yeah. And like you said, both Chisa and Junko need to be currently still persisting in Neo World. I'm happy. And then I just need to see Hinata/Izuru make a move. Somehow they reconcile Naegi with it, because you can't just have Naegi discarded to the side when all this is going down. And Ryota...
Naegi definitely has to be the one who puts everything together from like Mirai-hen.
Yeah. And then Ryota needs to get a hit in the face at least. Just a punch in the face.
Also, something that I forgot. Hajime was alone.
Yeah, he didn't bring the other remnants with him. I was surprised by that as well. He didn't bring all 5 of them.
Yeah, something told me they are not going to be strong or something. Either they are still in the island guarding the others, or maybe they are outside. I don't know.
Dude, I'm sure we'll see them by the end of it in Kibo-hen. for sure. I feel like he had no reason to bring them with him. They wouldn't really have added anything to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, soda's always so useful, right?
Of course, because what has he done? Turned the sky red with his bullshit.
With pollution. God damn, man.
Soda.
Maybe he can like do something with the broadcasting machine.
Could jam the signal to keep everyone from going insane, I guess.
Yeah.
So many people have already been hit by it.
Yeah. So, anything else you guys want to mention before we close this out?
No.
Tengen's final laugh was amazing.
Oh, Joe, that fucking scene with him, like, oh, I had to do it.
Dude, that notice how I changed the description, because that shit, aside from the Junko and Chisa scene, that shit just had me. That smile is what I've been waiting for. If you go back and watch my episode 2 review, I asked for it and I got it, so I'm happy. I'm very happy.
The only thing that makes me mad that he's not alive to pay for this, because Junko was alive and she paid for the Danganronpa 1 game. Even she went down in her own terms, but still. In Danganronpa 2, AI Junko also paid for what she did in that game, I guess, somehow. Ultra Despair Girls, Monaka kind of paid for it because they think she was going to die, but she was alive. But Tengen go out he was killed by Munakata, but
still, like, he went out on his own terms. It's just the same kind of thing he did. He still got taken out.
So yeah. Lucky you that did not get to face Isuru in the end. I would like to see that, to be honest.
Tengen versus Isuru?
Yeah.
Isuru would have wrecked everything about that old man.
Batted him across the room like he did to Makura.
Maybe he goes Super Saiyan or something.
Super Saiyan Tengen.
Also, still hoping for Awaken mode Naegi in Kibo-hen.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I mean, just to kind of mirror that you need some sort of transformation.
Yeah,
you need him and Isuru to do it at the same time. Both have their hair go white and their eyes go red.
Maybe something happened to Mirai and he goes Awaken mode, but Tracy or something.
Yes, he has to push his hair back.
Mirai, dude. Fucking see, when you say it like that's why I don't call him Mirai, because when you say Mirai, it just makes me hate him. Ryota is a fine name, dude.
I look calling Mirai.
It just makes him sound like shit.
Ryota. Oh god. Ugh.
Okay, guys. We will see you at Hopeside, and hopefully Kodoka has something positive in store over there. I'm really looking forward to both of your reviews, so I see how you actually reconcile this. As for me, this is it. I'm not saying anything else until we watch Hopeside.
For the reaction that I got for my live reaction, I'm gonna get a lot of salty comments.
I mean, that's the thing. It's because so many people still love Ryota, so your opinion is very unpopular.
Oh yeah, most of my opinions are very unpopular.
It's all good. See, this is why you gotta respect Volwin, man. He sticks to what he believes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
tells it like it is.
Yeah.
Tell him, Volwin.
Also, when Togami shows up, I begin to say, tell the Nagi the stream. Tell the Nagi like 4 times. Oh god.
Yeah, we ended up saying that multiple times. Like, as soon as Naegi started talking about maybe he's not a remnant of despair, I was like, tell him, Naegi!
Oh god.
Naegi needs wife. It was just Naegi for life. What are you saying? That's why she has. Anyway, okay, I'm stopping this stream here. We're done.
Yeah.
It's late. Thank you guys for coming through. Smash that like button if you enjoyed, and we will talk with you after Kibo-hen.
Oh boy.
Later.
Bye.